You know. I don't remember. I don't remember what happened after you left.
Oh, good. There's Victor.
Oh, nice. We're all here like on time. What the hell?
What is this?
Yeah, usually someone's late.
Yeah.
Hello, Victor. So yeah, what happened last time? We had some audio issues and we stopped streaming.
Oh.
So, yeah, we went back in time on a flashback. And we were going to save Vincent's sister. And, yep, that's what happened.
Okay.
I don't remember the details at all.
He's also part of the crew now.
Right, because the cast of characters wasn't at all too large.
Right.
She's just a babysitter. We don't have to put too much credence in.
Well, okay.
Yeah, she'll only show up every now and then.
And even then, only on weekends is she the baby. Like,
so you did save her. What did you save her from?
lobsters.
Yeah.
Several space lobsters.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
I just wait. I really don't remember the details last. Like, what was the setting? And then, well, if you give me the setting, I will remember the rest.
Oh, it was the Yarick Ion Cloud in Saudi Prime.
Yeah, we had all that space battle.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so we did the thing where we disabled the enemy ship, and we got it, got her without it even really coming down to like dangerous combat, we'll say.
Yeah, that was my bad. I wanted the Krallis to be big and dangerous, and then they didn't hit you once. I think maybe hit you once.
Well, I mean, this is the first time, so we're figuring out the space combat
which
stuff.
is why I'm glad it was the Krallis that ended up not being threatening instead of the behemoth.
Well, yeah, but also it's better than us not being threatening, and then we having to like, oh crap, this is too much. And
that also.
Yeah.
So, I have an idea then. Just a quick little idea.
Okay.
Continue.
You'd be pretty good at space combat. And decent at space combat. We're pretty damn good at hand-to-hand combat. I say we become pirate.
Isn't that?
And what?
Pirate.
Oh, cool.
I am not opposed to that.
Not just working for the Phoenix as kind of privateers, full-on pirates.
Well, I mean, the benefit of working for the Phoenix as privateers is that we also get a space dock with Tech Level 5 stuff. So,
he's not wrong on that one.
Yeah.
Don't we have the Stellar Bagels, though?
The Stellar Bagels is not a space dock. It's a ship. So you still need to have a place to like retrofit things and upgrade the ship and refuel. And you can't really ask for a better place than the Phoenix for that.
What if we just take over the Phoenix? What if we just kill everyone aboard the Phoenix?
At the rate that I'm going up the ranks, I'm already going to take over it in like the next 6 months anyway. So like,
I was going to say, it seems like we're doing that very diplomatically anyway.
Also, Eric, did you roll Toddy's stats?
Did I what Toddy's stats?
Roll them.
Roll them? I don't think I rolled them. I think
I just thought, because like his stats are like weirdly competent. Where he has no negatives.
Oh, I just gave him zeros or everything.
I feel like most of that should be negatives.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really put stats in. I just didn't do anything. I just gave him a hit point and a laser pistol and a grenade.
Wait, why are you giving... Okay. Why are we giving children weapons?
Whoa.
Don't ask me.
I gave him the laser gun as a gift, and he just stole a grenade.
He stole a grenade?
Yeah.
Are we turning him into a child soldier?
No! That's... No.
Listen, it's a self-defense grenade.
Is it?
Yeah, I taught him about it. I gave him the basic
Yeah,
instructions.
that's not a thing.
Is it a self-defense grenade, or is it a last resort kind of grenade?
Oh, please don't say that, Kit.
I feel like it's the same difference.
That just went from, like, not okay to, like, very not okay.
Listen, I'm just saying, I don't want any part in this, but you have to admit, it does seem a little...
Like Victor?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Like Vincent.
Sorry, Vincent. A.K.A. Victor.
I don't think we're gonna find out that Toddy's like the long lost son of one certain like grenade prone individual. I think he's fine.
Yo, plot twist. Toddy's real father died from exploding because a grenade went off.
I don't know.
Is
He
that
does
like
work in
died
mines.
from consumption, except, he just died from exploding?
Well, no, he was his Toddy's father was played by Kit in the previous campaign in an alternate universe. It's like somehow related to Flintlock.
Time warp. Toddy goes into the future and then goes into the past and becomes Kit's old character.
I mean, Flintlock is like 40, 50. It's not impossible.
Yeah, you know what, Kit? Yeah. We'll just have to have Eric start doing a Toddy accent that is very much like Flintlock. Because that'll work.
Right.
Okay, moving on to goals.
Goals. Comrade, what are your goals?
I helped save Vincent's sister.
Yeah, you get an experience point from that. And also, I guess, a new goal, because that's... Unless you want to try and save her.
Save her from Vincent.
Sure.
My sister's a grown woman in the army. Like, she's fine.
So, what are we even doing right now? Quick question. Like, what is...
Good point.
Are we jumping into the future
Or the
where we
flashback.
still the guy?
I mean, like, are we going anywhere? Are we doing anything important?
We're going after what's his name, who was teleporting around 2 sessions ago.
Oh, right, that rat bastard.
Yes.
Do you want to find Xinyi? And you were asked to go to Persia by Flintlock. Presumably is there in Persia.
How do I spell Xinyi?
Xinyi. Cool.
Any descending, ascending tones?
I didn't put any, but I'm sure there are.
Okay.
You know what? We might be pronouncing Xinyi wrong.
We might
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is how they pronounce it in the future. Like Persia and Paradise.
Look, you can't keep using that as an excuse.
Yeah, I can.
It's
It's the
Or you really
perfect
can't.
excuse.
Especially when it's like a real life word or name.
All right, I have a new goal. Catch that rat bastard Xinyi.
Okay. And you want to find out about your core programming?
I'm gonna find out about core programming for now.
Okay. Make sure to take that XP then.
Wait, why would I take that XP?
Well, because you're getting rid of your goal. Or do you just abandon the XP?
Actually, never mind. I'm actually. I thought I didn't have help. I was going to change it to help Flintlock, but it turns out I already have help Flintlock, so never mind.
Help Flintlock, spread communism, work with Mirko and Vincent to create advanced mechs, find about core programming, catch that bastard Xinyi.
Well, you haven't helped Flintlock yet. We haven't gone to Persia yet.
I did not hear a single word you just said. What did you just?
We haven't gone to Persia yet, so we haven't helped Flintlock.
Right, it's a goal for to help.
He will be hoping to complete this session or next session.
Okay, I thought I understood that he wasn't going to put that goal in.
No, he was saying he already had it. All right, Mirko.
Sup, brah.
What are your goals?
That's how Scott gets into character.
Fucking get at me, brah.
New accent, cool.
Oh god, that would be terrible to do. I would. Anyway, try prototype new weapons, fight people stylishly, and then beat the fucking living shit out of Xinyi and his partner. And I say his partner too, because I'm going to keep beating the shit out of his partner, even though we have him captured.
Okay, yeah.
I should say beat and capture. Beat and capture. I'm just making up how to spell his name because I wasn't paying attention when you were telling me how to spell his name before.
Xinyi.
So I did it Xinyeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeee don't care about that Lee part.
Well, like Xinyi, whatever.
Hey, don't get
Exactly.
racial here.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
is he
not-
like ethnically Chinese, Korean? I don't think
Yeah.
that's a Korean name.
He's average white guy.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I mean they're from Mao Tzu.
Oh yes, because that makes sense.
They speak Chinese there.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna be playing, and someone's gonna actually watch and be like, "This is ethnically
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
immoral. These people are like just using stereotypes and racism and blah blah blah," and we're just gonna be like, "We're just doing what we do."
To that person who's out there, we can't even pronounce our own language correctly, so take that.
Yeah, we'll just put this clip this right here, and just put it there. Like, we can't even speak, so how do you expect us to speak other things?
Yeah, I mean, plus it's been 1,000 years. Cultures have changed significantly. When I say they speak Chinese there, it's they speak Chinese mixed with a bunch of other things.
That's
been
that's actually an awful
1,000 years
excuse,
removed.
but we can move on. Let's.
I was gonna say that just made it worse, but
Yeah, this is made it worse. No, that's not an excuse. No. Okay, so do you have? I like the previous goal he had there, which was like, I don't know, it just was like a turn for Mirko. Scott.
Yeah.
And right now it looks like you had 3 goals that are long term.
Yes and no.
I mean, yeah.
Shh! Don't tell him.
No,
What?
well, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just it's harmful for you. It's not.
I know. It's because I'm having trouble with my goals right now, and I'm already in prototyping.
Well, I think the one that you had before with which you just removed is a good one. Like you,
That's true.
You could just replace one of the other two long term that you don't have an XP in.
Especially because I don't think you've ever tried to work on that shop.
Well, it's because I want to. The prototyping weapons is part of working on that shop. That's the big thing. It's more about getting the weapons out.
So then replace once you have the prototypes, then replace it with the shop. You know, don't have. If there's like if one happens after the other and they're both long terms, do one of them at a time.
How do we level up Foki? When does that happen?
When you get a new Foki.
It's specific levels.
Okay.
Level 2, 5, 7, and 9, I think.
Something like that.
Okay.
Also level 1, but that already happened.
Who? Oh. Sorry.
So are we good with your goals? Cool. Let's go to Valentine.
They're staying the same.
Okay. Let's just go over them. Protect the ship/crew. Work towards filling the empty position. Help empower my crewmates to solve problems. Train the strike team and Behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you just said man the behemoth, and I was like, excuse me? Are we manhandling space creatures?
No, you're gonna man the battle stations on the Behemoth.
I'm gonna turn the Behemoth into my mount, my level 64 mount, and we're gonna
sure World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's all I know about World of Warcraft.
And that's even false.
Yeah,
they changed it. It's now you get mounts at like fucking like level 20 or something like that.
Of course.
All right, Vincent Pricer. Let's look at your goals. So work on
I changed them.
Office virus and normal virus. Punch that Xinyi
I'd like to do a
face.
scene at some point involving like how my letter/message of all the Behemoth information was received.
Oh right, you sent a message. That message, I have it in my phone.
Also, we all have very similar goals in that one of my now that my sister's safe and perfectly fine, I want to punch Xinyi in his fucking face.
Yo, we're all on the same page.
I hate him so much.
Nice.
Tiny Long Khan's actually working on mechs in the in-between time for us getting to Xinyi at some point. And then just continuing raising Toddy.
Cool. Alright. Goals are done.
Also, did you reread the message?
No, I'll do that now. I found it though.
Okay, where are you talking to us?
No, I'm getting ready.
He's getting in character.
Cool.
Comrade.
Nice.
Can someone make sure that the stream actually has audio?
It is.
Okay, good. Yeah. So let's start. What do? You've got Floyd in your brig and Xinyi on the run.
We chase Xinyi, right? That's obviously the first thing we do, right?
Yeah. Oh, Victor, did you level up?
I did. I am amazing now.
Great.
Yep.
Shits and giggles, I'll roll. Now let me roll with the middle child bonus.
Yeah, that's an average roll.
Ah. I'm disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm dirty.
Pure filth.
Call me dirty Vincent. Hmm.
Okay. Could you set up the scene then, Eric? Of like, as I remember, the station was falling down into.
So yeah, we
The
can start
planet.
there.
Because that's literally
last
where we left off.
We left off. You had stolen the core of the space station, the one that builds probably like 80% of starships in the sector. You've taken its core out, which made it lose power. It's now on backup power and is falling towards the planet Fun Kui. You're on
It really,
where
it really,
everyone is. I think Comrade, Mirko. Actually, I think you're all on the station again.
no, we had gotten off. We had all gotten off onto it.
Okay, yeah. So we can see like from the bridge that like a couple ships have attached lines to it to try and hold it up.
Yeah, it really brings to question like why this wasn't in a stable orbit in the first place. Like, what's the hell's the point of it being so close to the planet?
Drama.
Oh, okay. Well, when you put it that
I don't
way.
have a reason.
Why go to a
I just
restaurant
thought
in
it
a
was
weird
cool to have this
space?
thing start falling.
Okay.
Why make glass bridges? Because people love to live on the edge. This is
Okay, so they're using tethers.
Yeah, they've tethered it. They're trying to keep it afloat until they can find out something to do with it.
Okay, well, they can go ahead and have fun with that. We're looking for escaping ships.
Yeah.
And hopefully Oscar can point us to like that one specifically. Maybe, possibly.
Probably not.
No?
No. Like, he's never been able to point out a super psychic in a crowd.
But when there's so much space in space and one ship's way over the fuck over there and way over the fuck over there is the next one, then you can probably tell like it's that one.
what were the circumstances of Xinyi's escapes? Like, is he a teleporting psychic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we captured his friend, the shapeshifter.
Yeah. They got shot in the helmet and it broke. And you saw their face, and then they had 1 hit point left and teleported away.
And I saw her face.
Ba, 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 ba.
Now I'm a believer.
But there's a timeline for him.
You're all going out the airlock.
There's a timeline for his disappearance, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just happened a scene ago, essentially.
But that means there aren't going to be too many ships that that are leaving the station right now.
No.
So we
Yeah, there
can
aren't too many.
feasibly
I mean, like-
figure out where he's going.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on
Yeah.
a ship nearby, probably. Or they're still on the station. They're on your ship. Who knows?
Okay, Vincent, time for you to hack the internal sensors of every ship in the system. All right, go.
I go to my room and get all my my many CR TVs that are all over the wall.
How very cyberpunk of you.
So,
They're not
Getting
actually
middle
CRT.
ground on the-
They're regular monitors that are made to look like CRT.
I'd like to think that I spent like years trying to make the replicators make CRT televisions like as authentic as they could, but still flat screen.
Right. They just have a lensing effect at the corners.
right.
Video grade. Yeah, 15.
So So what are you trying to accomplish?
I think I just want to do a sweep of our ship real quick.
Okay.
The station is offline, so I can't really do that.
Right.
And then ships that have left very recently. Like just
And
ones that are likely to be escaping vessels,
okay.
if they're in range.
So you're looking for ships that are leaving soon.
Yeah.
You're just trying to find
Man.
people on video?
Should I do a notice?
Because I'm thinking, like, you don't have in your... Like, you know what they look like. But your computer doesn't know what they look like.
Right.
And if you're looking for, like, their costume, pretty much 90% of people are wearing the same outfit as them.
Well, he could have the computer pull up a list of all the faces it can detect, and then he just goes through
Manually?
and, I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a lot of CRTs. So
Yeah, I mean, we
You
can
just,
make
yeah.
this a skill challenge if you want, and like the first one is
yeah,
finding all the information, and I think a 15 definitely gets the information. Like, yes, we have all the faces of people wearing this costume who are currently leaving system.
so now it's just a matter of like narrowing it down to which ship and so on, finding this
Yeah.
person.
Okay. So who wants to sift through this?
I can help someone sift through this by moral support.
Toddy helps.
I was gonna say I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm not around. Forgive me if I'm not around when he does a lot of hacking.
Yeah.
You want me to roll to go through this stuff?
Yeah. Roll a notice check. You can use
Shall I
intelligence
do
or
the
wisdom.
moral support roll first?
Yeah, you should roll the moral support roll.
I just have Val behind me like pom poms. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Toddy. I was like, how'd you roll so little?
I was like just like criticizing the UI. It's like,
It's not your fault, Mirko. The UI sucks. You got this.
So go ahead and roll.
I was like, okay,
Whoa.
cool. So I get a +1.
Yeah.
but it just take again speaking about the UI. Just take a second to go through all the things I'm putting.
Yeah. Okay, bud. Hey, I also got a 12.
Cool. Yeah.
Whoa.
What does that look
Yo.
like?
I teleport so many times it looks like there's 3 of me, and we're all looking through the data, and we're just scrolling through. I don't know. I don't know.
No, like, what's the result? I was just, like, thinking out
I see
loud.
what you're saying.
We just know what ship he's on.
Yeah, I think you
That got the job done.
find them.
I like the idea that Mirko just like gives a big like Wheel of Fortune spin on the images and just randomly slaps the right guy.
There.
Yeah. You like pick a random one and you see like one of these people in the red jacket, the black pants, and the white shirt. They take their helmet off and you notice that like they've got burns on their outfit. Consistent with a plasma blast.
I do have a
Face
+1
is
to
like, oh,
notice.
that's them. I
Also,
think you just
I'm like-
need to figure out which ship specifically it is, and they're on one of the ships.
this made me realize that this Wheel of Fortune thing made me realize that there should be a psychic school that is just luck. And it's just like, you have really good luck, and this is the way it manifests.
So
I mean, it's kind of like precog.
I know, but like different. You don't get to like know what's gonna happen. You just like it works out for you.
Yeah.
So there's an anime about gambling.
I know it.
Kakaguri. Yeah, Kakaguri.
Yeah.
And it's a school where the better you do at gambling, the better your score in the school is. And that's exactly what you're talking about. But they're all like sex addict, like...
Of course they are.
Like a little school. I mean, like you know,
Of
like
course they are.
Metapsionics is a school in the same way as the telekinesis.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't mean like... Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, classification.
There you go. So you say I found the ship he's on, but we don't know exactly what ship he's on?
I mean, so basically you limited it to the ships that are living, and the people who look like Xinyi wearing the same costume. And then from that you found, yes, we have confirmed which person this is. Now I just want you to roll one more time to be like, and they're on this ship.
So now, seeing how I'm pretty decent at like fix and stuff, but someone who has like pilot knowledge, couldn't they like know what ship it is by looking at the insides a little bit?
They could, yeah.
I actually think fix is better for that.
Or yeah, even fix, like knowing the inside of the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think someone besides Victor should be rolling, because that's how
How about Zeus?
Okay.
skill challenges work.
How about Zeus? With his piloting skills?
Zeus is an NPC.
But he knows, he's part of our crew and he knows ships. He would be the most logical for me to, and I, of all people, would go grab Zeus. I'd be like, hey, I need to know where.
I can do a pilot check.
He can definitely give you a bonus.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
I'll posit this idea. We know what ship it is. Now it's just a matter of stopping it, so we use the shoot skill to fire a warning shot.
I can do that.
Or we shoot to blow it up.
You could do that.
We definitely shoot to blow it up, right?
We shouldn't do that.
Wait.
We should. There could be other people on board the ship. I'm just saying.
There are definitely other people on board. There. So yeah, let me
If
set
we blow
the scene
him up,
a little more.
I can't punch him in the face.
True. People do have that punch them in the face thing in goals. Yeah, let me set a little more. Yeah, you find them on a camera screen or a camera feed, and they're being treated for burns by a doctor. And you can see, like, on the ship with them, there are a couple other people who look to be scientist types.
Does this look like it could be their ship? Or is it more like a random ship they got on?
Could be their ship.
I'll disable the engine.
I'll disable you.
You get a chance to actually put him face to face, which would be even more satisfying.
Fine, we'll disable the ship.
Okay. Are we on the Just or Stellar Bagels?
Stellar Bagels.
Yeah.
I would like to, while this is happening, grab a pair of like handcuffs or some sort of restraint. If we have a restraint of some kind, and I want to start focusing my
Teleportation thing?
Yeah, my mandala. There we go. I had to like look at what it was.
Should I use my shoot score or should I use the thing from the Stellar Bagels?
I mean, you're just doing this for the skill challenge, so you can just use your shoot. Your shoot skill. Like a regular.
I'd like to get in my mech before, as we prepare to pop things off. I'm just gonna get inside my mech suit.
Okay. Yeah, you walk down
Ken.
to the cargo bays,
Bang bang.
get in your mech. Yeah, you fire a blast across the bow.
No. I'm
You wanna hit
targeting
them?
their engine.
Oh, okay, sure.
That ship isn't moving anymore.
Yeah, so you blast the engines, and yeah, this ship, you get call from them immediately.
Yo ho, pirates life for me.
Like urgent message from this ship. Does anyone pick up?
I turn to
Val?
yeah. Why was I going to say Vincent? Anyways, I'm like, Captain, the ship is hailing us.
This is the part where I go on screen.
Sure.
Captain, turn and hit a button, and the giant captain's face fills the screen.
Yeah, so like in the front of the the viewport, a large head appears. It's a human man. Yeah, they are frantic in their look. And like, why have you shot on us?
We have determined that your ship is in suffering a vital lack of bagels. We're here to provide. And I shut off the call.
Are you kidding me?
Prepare to be
Okay.
boarded.
Yeah,
So important.
like a cut to the other ship, and the guy, like, you close the screen, and he's just staring at the screen like, oh no.
So we board the ship.
Barrels of
I'd like to lead
bagels.
the charge of that boarding. I'd like to run in the mech suit.
Yeah. You can run
Under
in
each
next-
arm of the mech suit, there's just barrels of bagels.
Wait, isn't that thing like?
Under one of my arms is Mirko.
That thing is the size of a small house.
Yeah, I don't think you can go in there.
I don't think you can fit through the airlock.
What if I blast through? What if I make a hole?
Then you'll expose the ship to vacuum and kill everyone who didn't get safe.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I guess
actually,
I'll go in and pop my mech suit.
Actually, though, if it's just the four of us, we can all survive the vacuum of space. Because Miracle can just teleport out. I have my special armors shield. Comrade doesn't need to breathe. And Vincent's got the mech suit. So, like...
I'm gonna listen to Comrade because I am trying to do less fair weather murder.
Just bad weather murder. Okay. Okay, so can we board them now that their engines are disabled?
Yeah. You can board them.
Okay. So, do they offer up resistance?
So yeah, you dock with them. And they like the captain tries to be like, no, you're not allowed on my ship. But
I shoved my sawed-off shear rifle in his face.
I'd like to
Who's
slowly
this?
walk around him, but not like around him, like onto the ceiling, because I have gecko anchors, and I always forget I own those. And I just like to walk on the ceiling away from him.
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck?
I forgot
Wait.
about that too.
This is Xinyi we're talking about? Or is
No,
this...
Vincent has.
Oh,
God, I'm a cyborg.
Can you do that with a mech suit?
who are we surrounding?
I decided not to bring the mech suit because you guys said I couldn't fit in.
Right. Okay, right.
What was that, Mirko?
Who are we surrounding?
The captain of the ship.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
I just
no,
pushed
you cannot
past him.
come on my ship. And then
I literally-
Walk over him.
Walk up, push him to the side, and keep going.
yeah.
have
Everyone
this-
does something to him, and then it's like, okay, guess you're getting on my ship.
Wait, you know those like chains that hold like super duper serial killers in movies? It's got like the bar between the arms and the legs.
Yeah.
I got like a super tech version of that I'm carrying with me, like just on my back.
Okay, nice.
Just walking, holding it, touching it.
Okay, so I guess our best chances of finding it are looking for the med bay because we did see the image of this guy. Also,
We should also pull our ship away so he doesn't try and sneak on it.
well, sure, but we have our there's a strike team there that is guarding the.
Forgot about that. Maybe not.
Yeah.
would
And
also-
also, we have a metapsionic with us who can detect the presence of psychics. So lead the way, comrade.
I would like to have showed Toddy a photo of the guy in case the guy ends up in front of Toddy so he can shoot him.
God,
You
why
don't
do
have
you
a
do
photo
this
of...
to-
Oh, wait, you do have a photo of them. Never mind. Yes. Okay, you can do that.
But not like specifically aimed for the legs, Toddy.
Toddy's not gonna be able to do that shit.
He's probably not going to encounter him. I'm not bringing him in case he teleports into my room or something. I want Toddy to know.
Toddy pulls the grenade, commits suicide,
No.
saves
No,
all your
here's
stuff.
what happens. He stays in terror for 5 hours after this ends. And he's just waiting for someone to teleport into the room. He's always looking over his shoulder. And then he the first person to walk into his room he shoots.
Which is gonna be Vincent. But okay.
Yeah, so you're looking for... You're gonna, sweep the ship?
Well, we're going to the med bay first.
Okay, yeah. You find it pretty easily. There are signs posted in various languages saying this way to this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, and you go to the medical bay. There's a group of scientists who look up as you enter and notice your guns, and then all look down so that you don't notice them.
I kind of wave my sawed-off shear rifle to a corner of the room, kind of go on, get over it.
Okay, yeah, they'll all go over to the corner. It's a hostage situation now, I guess.
I'd like to steal one pen from each pocket protector.
Nerds.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they won't put up a fight. Combatants of any kind.
Actually, wait, real quick. I want to steal some credits.
Sure. What do you do? You want to steal from a person, from a terminal? What's going on?
From these nerds.
Okay, yeah. So you back one of them into a corner, and do what?
I hack their compad and then transfer all their credits.
Okay, so
Yo.
yeah, you'll just take their compad out of their pocket, unlock it with ease. Be like, okay, take your money, and then you plop it into your own compad and put it back in their pocket.
I gave him all the pens I took.
Okay, yeah, fair trade.
Behave, I say. Tell us where Xinyi is, and none will be hurt.
And they all kind of look at each other and look at you, waiting to see who's gonna break.
I fire
Okay,
a shot
hold
right
on.
above their heads.
No, hold on. We hold up like a screen with like footage that we got of them assisting the Xinyi.
Yeah. Could someone make a talk roll or a lead roll to
I'll
intimidate
do
these
the lead
people into
roll.
talking, or yeah.
My computer might shit the bed real quick.
Yeah. I think like they're all really trying not to be the one to rat them out. They're like
So I corner one of them.
Yeah.
Like,
one of them, like you're looking right in their eyes. They're terrified. They're like, they left.
Where?
where?
I don't know. They teleported.
Okay.
He has to still be on this ship. No, he doesn't.
Mirko, where would you teleport to?
The issue is he can teleport like anywhere, theoretically,
Well,
because his abilities would literally let him blindly teleport into space, and if he doesn't land on a ship, he could just try again, like unlimited amount of times.
mhm.
So Mirko,
You feeling anything, comrade?
I was gonna say this is more of a comrade situation.
you do remember that you've got something around your neck that could help.
Yo, I'm already scared. You made me roll so many times.
Hey, I only made you roll like 3 times. It was after 4 times of using it.
Okay. So how about
If we,
if
I want to
well,
catch him
okay,
so
we
bad,
have-
though.
Josie's still on board the Solar Bagels, could we have calm her, see if she's picked up anything on the sensors?
Yeah.
If you did go outside.
I mean, we're mentally
or on the internal sensors, because even if we it should be a simple matter to just be like, hey, this is how many life signs we're supposed to be able to detect inside the ship. Oh, here's a new one. Then, like, clearly they would have an intruder aboard.
Right.
And also, Vincent can do another check of the internal sensors of this ship. Now that we have the face programmed into the computer, it should be quicker.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, so you set up that program real quick. Just like a facial scanner that goes through all video feeds. And you immediately get a hit.
Tell me where.
Xinyi is in the brig of your ship.
Our ship?
Yeah.
Oh, going after
Wait.
a friend.
I know. I'm gonna grab this fucking necklace and I'm gonna teleport to him right away. Like, no questions. It's just gonna happen.
Okay.
And I'd also like, because we got people defending the brig, we'll alert them and see if they can help.
Yeah.
He's on the brig of our ship?
Yeah, trying to get out the other dude.
Yeah, his shifter friend that is unconscious.
What is the Sorry, go.
Well, are we all leaving to go catch him now?
I wanted to know if I can get a better idea what the kind of physical layout of the brig is.
I've never actually thought of it. The brig looks like.
A bunch of jail cells.
Yeah. What does your brig look like?
A bunch of jails.
I'd like if you could give me like a hard, because I don't want to like mulligan a
Ooh.
really good solution for me. Because I feel like Vincent has like pretty significant control over the ship's systems.
Okay.
Right.
I'm thinking
What the physical layout is of the grid.
It's like the Rick and Morty jail, the intergalactic criminal jail, where they're all just up on this like cross and they're just being like moved around constantly. So they're not in like a jail cell particularly. They're just
No idea what.
like floating around.
I'm looking it up right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
I
Rick.
kind of get what you're saying, but I think that wouldn't be able to hold the person of interest.
The big blue guy?
Yeah.
Why not? We drained him.
Oh, true. You did drain him of system shock or whatever.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little like Minority Report kind of situation going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it's not because we don't have that much space in the Stellar Bagels to like just have stacks upon stacks of prisoners. But I was thinking more like something along the lines of like the Stargate Atlantis jail cell that they always put the Wraith in, which is just basically it's a box with like bars like your normal cell, and you can walk all the way around it if you're on the outside, and it has shield technology on the bars, so it's not all just a physical barrier, it's also an energy barrier.
What kind of energy barrier are we thinking?
Like a force field.
Right, but
Whoa.
what kind? Like, what are the energy machinations of this force?
If you're saying, can you hack it to turn it off? Yes, you can.
That's not what I'm saying. Can I override
overload
that
it?
son of a bitch?
And this probably also, let me just point this out before you start making come up with ideas. There's also definitely an emergency like vent to space in case the prisoners get out.
That's also a big thing that I wanted to know.
Yeah, okay.
But mainly, I'd like to know if I could, like,
Okay, great,
do some
Eric.
Star
Your
Trek
contribution to the
shenanigans.
chat.
What happened?
Big dick energy.
Sorry, I should be the professional one, but I couldn't resist.
I would like to know if I could pull some Star Trek shenanigans and make a, like, energy pulse that can maybe knock these guys.
Well, one of them was already unconscious.
Double knock one of them out.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna go with the energy box, I like that idea. So yeah, we see you get an alert on your program. It's like, hey, we got a match. They're here. They get a video feed, and it's Xinyi hunched over Floyd, and they're like trying to slap them awake.
Oh, so we just got like an Amazon package alert for prisoner situation going.
Yeah,
Wait, but then I show up, right?
yeah, and then while hacking stuff.
So, did you use?
Wait.
Did you just use a crystal? Did you just use?
Yeah,
that
he
when
needs
you
to make
teleported?
a mental.
I need to make a
save.
roll.
Oh, okay. So, could we just retcon and say that you took some of us because since you have the crystal, you can take us?
That's not happening.
No.
Because, Eric,
Yeah.
I want to do this stealthily. I want to appear without him noticing.
Okay.
I made a mental effect save.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Also, since I used the crystal, can I just say that I appear without question? Like without alerting him?
Yeah, I mean, don't you have that stealth ability?
Yeah.
That's really cool that you got in there without him noticing. Eric, how knocked out does Miyako get? In addition to
So on a 14, I say, yeah, everyone in the vicinity of the box needs to make a physical effect save or be knocked unconscious.
Man, if I'm the only one who gets knocked unconscious, I'm going to be so butthurt.
everybody goes.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Now
I
Xinyi.
was going to say, I'm used to this stuff, I feel like. Being in the jail of the New Fallen Empire, they probably shocked us all the time. So I'm probably just like, okay.
Shit.
Yo, he doesn't know I'm there, though.
No. But yeah, an energy pulse, or like a force wave hits both of you and Floyd, knocking you into the middle of the room. And
Yo, you're about to fuck up
you
everything.
in your last moment before they notice you, because I think they'll notice you pretty quick.
I want to fucking throw those chains things on him.
Okay.
I want to just chuck him on him.
Do you want to like hit him with your sword instead? Because then you can always stabilize him, and then
No.
put the chains on him. No.
No. Because
You
if he
wanna,
teleports, because I mandala'd the chains, so if he teleports away, I know where he is and I can keep following him.
Okay.
Don't worry, I thought about this shit. I know.
So
do you want to
just
do
need-
like a punch roll?
Sure.
And you basically only need one cuff on him, right? Like one locked in for it to count. So
Yeah. I think they're not going to make a roll against you because they don't know to do that.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay, yeah. I think you get one of the chains around one of their arms before they realize what's going on and pull away. Like, take it out of your
Hand.
and then turn around to look at you. And then, like, how do you keep following me?
Bitch, please. I'm a professional.
And then, do you do anything, or you just...
I mean, if I have another action, I'm just going to swing at him with my sword. I'm going to pull my sword out and go for him.
Okay, yeah.
is this an initiative roll?
Yeah, this is an initiative roll. What are the rest of you doing while this is going on?
Yeah. Well, the guards of the brig should be coming in now.
Yeah.
I think I see a shot of Val, like all this like stuff is happening, all this excitement and action, and like Val sending in the like airlock to this ship that that Xinyi was on, like waving through the like a couple members of a strike team who are wheeling in bagels. Like, come on! I said there'll be bagels. Here are the bagels.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to head back to our ship, to the brig. And as I do, I kind of like give like a half bow to the people, to the scientists, and go, "We thank you for your patience. Enjoy your..."
Cool.
Insult to injury.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and calm my drones to start heading to the brig,
Right.
and I'll just begin making a leisurely pace back to our.
Cool.
We got
Yeah.
discovered.
So you got a 3 and they got a 3. So player goes first.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, you can make an attack against them, and then they will do what they're gonna do.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong weapon. That's why. Does he have less than or equal to 15 AC?
They have 16 AC.
Fuck.
So yeah, you pull out your sword and stab at them, and they matrix dodge out of the way and then vanish.
What the fuck is the sword you have? Sword of 1,000 suns?
Wait, is this the
How did you
first
get
time?
that?
This is the first time you're realizing this? It was after the whole time skip.
What is the sword?
It's
Been
a
there for a while.
It's a
sword. It's like
it's just a regular sword that Mirko was convinced was made from like the plasma of 1,000 suns,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's some real anime bullshit. That's what
but
it
it's
is.
actually just a regular plasma sword.
But it's really dank and ornamental
Yeah.
and has killed many people. All right, where did he teleport to? I'll teleport with him.
Teleported. I don't know where. The station.
What? He went that far? I thought. Okay. You know
You
what?
can follow him.
Fuck
Pretty
it.
easily,
I'm,
too.
I'm following him.
All right,
Am I
make a mental effects
Mental
save.
effect save.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and as you show up, he's gonna try.
Wait,
You.
stealth. You can show up like behind the guy, right?
I was gonna
True.
say he's running. I could easily just teleport in like positions that he's not ready for.
You can do that.
Nothing personnel, kid.
All right. Well, I show up and I'm
Yeah.
gonna just
Roll a stealth roll.
sure.
See if
Fuck
you
it.
can get the drop on them.
10.
Yeah.
I'm rolling real good right now.
Yeah, so they teleport out to the station. You teleport behind them. They don't notice you. You get a free attack.
Wait, can I use my knife this time and just automatically hit him with my assassin?
Is that an assassin ability? Then yeah.
This object as an on-turn action and your point-blank range made from surprise cannot miss the target.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, they have 1 hit point, so they go down. How do you take them down?
I literally just, like, he teleports and is kind of, like, looking behind him as he's running, and I just stand in front of him with the knife and, like, hit him in the stomach.
Wait,
Okay, yeah.
no. This is all done in midair because the station is falling. There's no gravity aboard the station.
Oh, yeah, so I just, like, teleport in, come down, like, in his shoulder.
So yeah, you stab them in the shoulder. They look at you with shock and pain, and start to die.
And I teleport. All right, fine. I'll heal. I'll stabilize him
Okay.
because he's probably passing out at this point.
Yeah, and you're just the basic. I would just want to stabilize them, restrain
Yeah,
somebody, not the. I want to heal them for max.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
And then I want to teleport him back to the. You know what? How fast is the station falling?
The station's rate of descent has slowed such that it really doesn't matter because
Okay.
tow lines and they're like holding it aloft, sort of.
So I can just calm to them and be like, "Come pick me up."
Yeah, but it also is like no gravity on the station because it's no power.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so you're just.
I'll
like,
just calm to them and be like,
floating
"Yo, I
around.
got him. Got him. Hanging out. I finished up all the chains on him too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come get me, please."
Okay, so
So yeah, you all get this message. Mirko has tamed the suspect.
Okay, so yeah, we'll send someone on the Just Bagels to go get a strike team, to go get the prisoner. And in the meantime, we're wrapping up the situation with this other ship.
Yeah.
And so we delivered, 500 bagels or however many.
Right.
Stupid amount. It's just like, I told you we would bring bagels, so we did.
Yeah, and the captain's just like watching this happen and like, we don't want bagels, but we're not going to say no because you have weapons and shot us.
And I had him one, just like, try it.
He reluctantly does.
It's good, right?
Yeah. Very good.
And then we wrap up our business and we're like, have a pleasant day. The airlock shuts.
Okay, yeah. They're very weirded out by this encounter.
Oh, also, but are we able to determine if this was the Xinyi ship that he came in on, or was it just like he needed help, so they were helping?
How do you want to determine that? Do you want to
We
do
could have been-
interviews? Do you want to hack their system? See what the crew manifest is?
Here, this is what we'll do. Well, Vincent's still there. He could hack some stuff. But maybe we're questioning them while we're waiting for Mirko to do his thing. And also, part of in the barrels of the bagels, we could just put some listening devices. just straight up, once we leave, we'll hear what they have to say as long as we're in system.
Okay, cool.
So, hang on, my cat is scratching at the door. But yeah, is there a role or something we need to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically just leaving it open to whatever role you want to do that makes sense. Like, you could sneak this in. I don't know. You could make a administrator role. I don't know.
I was thinking more having the hacking of the systems.
Hacking would be fine.
Victor,
too.
are you cool with that?
What did I just do?
So you hacked into their ship and looked at their crew manifest. They've got
probably also personal logs and stuff like that.
Yeah, personal logs, crew manifest, basically everything that relates to anything.
Why? Why did I do?
Just to find out if
this is their ship.
Ah.
So what you learn is this ship, the NDS Newton, came from Atlas in New Zion, which is here. They brought with them two agents, is what they're called in the logs, and brought them to Otan Feri. Those two agents' descriptions match very handily with Xinyi and Floyd.
So did they
They were not given any information on the nature of the mission.
Okay, so this was a mission given to them by a government, it sounds like?
Yeah. So NDS stands for New Dawn Ship. They're part of the New Dawn Intelligence Organization, which is a research organization.
Run by
a person, or it's independent.
Is that private?
Funded.
Okay. Where are they based?
They are based. I mean, they have a bunch of outposts. I guess they're based on New Darwin, which is in the Bulu system, Bulu. But they have research stations all over the sector.
I know we've heard of New Dawn before. I just don't remember in what context.
Right.
So this is a research vessel?
Yeah.
So are there bits of forbidden nuggets of knowledge I might be able to extract from this?
There could be.
Isn't New Dawn where we got Zeus from?
How could does a 13 get?
We've run into them a lot.
So what are you looking for exactly?
Whatever they really don't want me to see. I want to look through the systems and see what has the highest amount of security so I can specifically breach those things.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what would be on the ship exactly.
You can figure this out later and then give me the juicy details.
Yeah. I'll write this down that you get
secrets.
New Dawn. What was it?
Secrets.
Secrets. Okay.
Did Mirko get to the dude?
Yeah.
Yo, I like stabbed him and everything. I chained him up. I did it all.
Yeah.
Is he caught?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the ship shows up in like 10 minutes. You get on board.
Can I'm just trying to get to that guy.
Yeah. And they,
Do you also want to punch him in the... As soon as
we should put him against the wall and then have people line up.
I was just going to say that.
To get one swing.
I left the knife in there, by the way. It's just like sitting there inside of him. And as soon as I get on the ship, I push him up against the wall and just whale him in the face real quick. But I hold on to him as people go by and punch him, just in case he, like, gets a little too hurt.
Yeah.
Can't have him dying.
Right. Yeah, you get back to the ship, bring him to a different cell brig. I guess you want to keep them unconscious, so Dr. Burns will give them a sedative.
Wait, what?
Well, they're a teleporter, and the moment they wake up, aren't they just going to teleport again?
Can he be awake a little bit and then I punch him out? I just want to hit him and I want him to know it was me.
Okay.
This is important to me.
Mirko can literally bring them up to consciousness just for you to knock them out.
Cool.
Job done.
Yeah,
Done.
what is this? I mean, describe this. Mirko, you're, holding them against the wall. They, wake up and see what?
So it starts off like I'm holding him up. I'm real close to him, like face to face, noses just barely touching him. I headbutt him just a little bit, and I kind of move to the side to let Vincent do his thing.
I want to get in his face, like real close, and then I want to whisper in his ear, "I'm the Pirate King," and I punch him in the face.
Okay, yeah. And they fall back unconscious.
Boy.
I want to look to Mirko. Would it be like bad parenting if I had Toddy hit him? Is that?
I mean, he's a human punching bag at this point. It's just teaching him self-defense. Combat. Every boy should know that.
I think there's then a scene of me going, okay, so when you punch, you want to try to punch through the object. You don't.
I
don't
think
tap
there's a
it,
scene of
gotta
you
follow
going up to
through.
your room and asking your sister if this is a good idea. Or trying to convince her that it's a good idea, which she's not.
Why not? She's military.
I mean,
He's
yeah, but she's
five.
also like,
Self-defense. She doesn't have kids. She's been in the military her whole life. Everyone I know is military parents.
I nudge Mirko and I go, I don't actually know if she has kids. I don't know her that well.
Oh. Whatever. I just walk out. Away. Teleports away.
All right, cool. So yeah, you've got a sedated Xinyi in the brig, and an unconscious Floyd Dempsey also in the brig.
Do we need that one? Val,
What do you mean?
do we need Floyd Dempsey? Is he just a risk?
Well, no, but keeping them unconscious, they're not a risk. I think we could use them as like a motivation, like sort of hostage if we need to. So we can keep them around.
Right, but like, if one of them escapes, it feels like they're both real tricky, and that just means like the likelihood of the other one escaping increases.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have to. We just have to be very careful. I mean, this is a pretty short term overall. Like, we'll be able to get rid of them pretty soon. So,
Because I got this new gun, and I pull out my old gun, and it's the revolver of 1,000 moons, and I don't know. I'd like to use.
well, in a bit, we're gonna go over to Persia anyway. The Phoenix isn't anywhere nearby, is it? This was so. Where is Oscar then?
Oscar is they brought their own ship, but Oscar is in system with you guys.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to point out that if you wanted to find like a better method of disabling their psychic abilities, there are two places that you could look. Those being Executor Base and
My gun.
Well, we took all the information from Executor Base, and
well, you took the research that they were doing, you took schematics of their
and then we destroyed all their computers.
right.
So they're set down back to 0, and we got all the information. So going back there doesn't make any sense.
I mean, they have the physical jail cells that still work.
Well, okay. So Executor Base, but then the thing about Executor Base is that if we took all the information from the computers, then we would know how the jail cells are built. Right?
I suppose, yeah.
So then we could at least start making it. Would be the thing.
Sure.
All right, great. So
Might take a while.
We start our clock. All right.
Sure.
Well, all right. So we have that option.
So what's the plan?
I'd like to have a conversation with Mirko. Is that possible? What's Mirko doing?
Good question.
Your audio's off.
Sorry. Thank you. Mirko is sitting on top of Xinyi, like kind of lightly just slapping his face back and forth here and there. Yeah, that's all I got. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah, so they're just in the brig.
He's very bored and trying to be entertained like a cat. Like,
basically. I'm also just so annoyed. He just left me so many times, and then he tried to hurt me, and now I'm mad.
You're talking about him like he's an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, basically. He could have been best friends with me. He's the first teleporter I've met that, like, actually isn't part of some organization.
Oh man, I really feel bad for you, but like he was literally an agent for an organization, so that's kind of out the window.
No, I mean like government.
It's a bureaucracy either way. Listen, I gotta talk to you about something. Can we not be near his body when we have this conversation?
Fine. I'll follow you.
I want to walk outside in the hallway, kind of look back and forth, and just kind of bring Mirko's head towards mine so I can whisper. So you know how Val is a great captain and all that, but don't really have a mind for business like you and me, yeah?
Maybe. Where are you getting at, Vincent?
I think I've realized that we got a couple options with this precursor technology we happen to steal so handily. And I'm trying to figure out what we should do. The way I see it, we could ransom it back to the station, claiming it for a reward, saying that Xinyi actually did steal it and tried to sell it back to him. 2, we could try to sell it to the Phoenix, but knowing Val, she might just try to, get honor points out of it or something instead of money.
I mean, you actually, just to insert, you guys know that I have sold stuff to Phoenix before.
Yeah, we've sold quite a lot.
But I'm also disparaging of your honor.
He's just trying to shit on you, basically.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right. Just making sure you understand what you're doing.
Or
Don't worry. I'm Team Val for most things.
Or the third option is a bit of a long investment. We can give this to some buddy of mines on Sorry Minor who are already working on some technology. Do you know how difficult it is to control chaos? To be at the break point when shit pops off?
Isn't the whole point of chaos is that you can't control it?
No. This is chaos theory more than anything. One leads into the other. Order bred from chaos. That kind of situation.
Got it. Yep, sure.
What happens in a system when a small group of thieves and gamblers suddenly control an entire system?
Chaos. Anarchy.
But if you are the person inciting it, is that not controlled? Exactly. So, we could do that. So what are you feeling? Your gut instinct. I want to know it.
I mean, something like this can push forward our research on many weapons and other things. But
I don't see keeping it as a good option. I feel like this is a very hot item.
I was just going to say, if we sell it to the Phoenix, we're on the Phoenix quite frequently, and we can work with them, getting information about it.
And which of these do you think is the worst idea, Mirko?
Selling it back to the station. I feel like we're not going to get a lot of money from them, and it's a dead end. It's the quickest route to nothing. But
okay.
Also, selling it to just cause chaos seems...
No. I mean, listen. Selling it to people who may control the entire structure. Like, you can bank on chaos. It's like setting up the stock market to fail, but you place all your coins in the right place so that you benefit.
Man, that kind of sounds like what the New Fallen Empire did with all the psychics, and I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't understand that metaphor that you just created, but let me tell you something. I know a good old bait and switch when I see one.
I say we sell it to the Phoenix. I think we get most bang for our buck from that, because we can easily... You keep researching it. If we give it to the Phoenix, not even give it, sell it to the Phoenix, we make money in the first place. Then we have long-term research options off of it. Man, weapons, explosions, AI, all that good shit.
That is another thing I want to talk to you about. We actually got to start doing like actual work on these grenades.
Oh well, I'm working on my kinetic blaster. Something
right,
that...
but the grenades is like the first. We can't just like skip around the bullet points. We should. The grenades can make money, and it's pretty easy.
I don't know. I think these blasters are something special. They can
I'm
really...
something special. I'm just saying that we could probably knock out the grenades in like an afternoon, and we just not done it.
Actually, I don't think we've worked on the grenades at all.
Yeah, I guess just a hologram projection. That's just like programming, and then like a random thing to make the detonate or
just a random number generator.
You just. I'll just put dice in it like it's...
All right. We'll do some research on those grenades, but ultimately, I do think the Phoenix is the best option.
Okay.
Most benefit out of it.
Fine.
Have I ever screwed you over before? Probably shouldn't answer that because I probably have. But
the important thing is I don't remember it.
I was just going to say, I don't think I have, but we'll find out.
So at the next group meeting, if I was like, so about the power core, how about we just keep it and hook it up to the stellar bagels and be like, juice it up?
We gonna sell that sucker to the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna say, out of all the people, just have Val say hook it up to the ship, and then me and Vincent just be like, well, what about selling it to the Phoenix? Val just be like,
No, I mean, that was obviously possibility number 2 on her mind. It's just that, yeah.
that awkward moment.
Hot rod fetish. Love souping up cars.
More like wanted to see if this thing could go with nitro or something like that. Just like,
Oh my god.
yeah. What would result in that? Like just having super powered weapons or something because it's like energy based, and so you just auxiliary power to the weapons, and then.
Well, hopefully we can create a second one and put it in the ship.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be more useful in the Phoenix where they can study it and use it there.
Can I do like a cursory space eBay search to see how much these things generally sell for?
They're
How
not.
can I figure out how much this costs?
It's probably not even eBay. It's like history books. It's like straight up like whenever one of these things has been sold, it's been a significant thing.
Yeah, like this is an
Because
artifact from 1,000 years ago.
so,
Less,
it's
but
probably it's probably worth billions.
yeah. Anyone who buys this from you would be spending a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess Oscar and Rask are gonna tag along with us for a little while, or are they
Yeah.
gonna go back?
Well, you're going to the Behemoth.
Yeah.
Probably best if Oscar doesn't also go into the same sector.
Why not? It could be useful.
If he gets caught by the Behemoth, then the Behemoth has access to stuff.
Like
But-
butt stuff.
Well, aside from that,
I mean, we can have. If you want to convince them
Well-
or talk about this, I'd love to have a scene.
sure. But also, I just want to make sure I understand the caught by the Behemoth, meaning he would have to be captured by them, right? Not like psychically in range of them.
Right?
No.
Yeah. Physically
Okay.
captured and absorbed.
Okay, so my thought here is then, well, we could do this. Well, okay, this is actually more of an out of game explanation. My thought is that if it got to the point where he could be captured, we'd be in such bad shape because he'd be in the middle of the Stellar Bagels that it'd be basically game over anyway. So I
Right.
don't see.
Also, out of game he doesn't think about.
Okay, so it's more like a thing in his
Yeah.
motivations.
I would like to describe it in a scene
Sure.
if possible.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I was understanding. All right.
Yeah, so I think what you catch is Rask and Oscar making preparations to leave, like refueling the ship and punching.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, we're in the hangar.
Yeah.
Trying to think of
Yeah, I mean,
a
you
good.
walk up to them while they're,
Yeah. Okay.
setting up. I think
Mhm.
Oscar is in a stretcher, and Rask
Or-
and some
I mean,
crew
a
are
wheelchair.
doing the work. But Rask is leading them, telling them what to do.
Right.
And he notices you and Val?
Oscar probably has a hover wheelchair
Yeah.
sort of thing
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
like a
All right,
bed
Charles
that they
Xavier.
Yeah.
can move around.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, look, he is Charles Xavier. We already this is not nothing new. He already has the power.
Right.
Um,
But yeah, you get into the hangar, and they both notice you.
mhm. Headed back so soon.
Well, our mission's up. We were to determine whether Xinyi was a super psychic and, if possible, capture them. We've done that.
Mhm. Well, I guess
So,
well, we'll still have to hand him over to the Phoenix at some point.
We can take him if you'd like.
Well, you don't have the brig capabilities to hold him. I don't think.
I mean, if Dr. Burns gives us enough sedative, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Where is the Phoenix right now? Where are you going to meet up?
We're going to Luthien.
Which is okay, I see it.
Other side of the Empire.
All right.
Got a possible super psychic there. Figured we'd check it out as
Oh, so you don't know where the Phoenix is. You're just gonna.
we're meeting them there.
Okay.
So technically we're not supposed to go there.
We're headed to Persia.
I don't want to give this guy up.
Yeah.
Is that out of the way?
No, it's not. It's the other way. Could I convince you two to stick with us for a little while?
You're going to meet with Flintlock, right?
Yeah, we're headed to likely trouble and could use all help we can get.
Shouldn't take too long. And as Rask is considering, yeah, we could do that. Oscar, maybe not, and wheels up or hovers up to you guys and is like, if Behemoth is there, I should not be.
Why not? I thought the whole point was that we're fighting the behemoth.
Eventually.
So why shouldn't you specifically be there?
Do you remember when we first got this ship?
Yes.
There was a teardrop on it.
Yep.
There's a reason the Sklitch didn't come inside. The Behemoth was here. They didn't want to risk the Behemoth taking them. They didn't want to be eaten.
Are you saying there's knowledge you possess or something that it would gain?
There's a network that each Sklitch could.
So
And if the Behemoth eats one of
a
them,
hive mind?
in a way, the Sklitch eats one of them, or even me, then if the Behemoth eats one of them, or even me, then it might be a part of that hive.
I see.
That's not a risk I want to take. They've been fighting.
So can you connect? Can you talk
Longer
to
than I
other
can
Shag
now.
Nasty?
What?
Can you talk to other Shag Nasty?
Yes. Constantly.
You've been in communication with them for?
Yes.
So what are they up to? How they doing? What's the weather like?
They are managing.
That's
There's
super vague, not what I asked.
too few bodies to do all the things they need to do.
What are they trying to do?
Prevent the apocalypse.
Yes, but more specifically here.
Fight.
Okay.
Head of this disease.
So by us going to Persia, we'll be helping them.
Yes. You'll be finding valuable information that you can use to fight it.
And by telling you this information, it spreads to them.
Yes. Everything I know, they know. Not entirely the other way around. I am half Schglitch. I can only be given information.
Wait. So that means you can't pass it on to them?
No. They know. They always know what I know. But I cannot always know what they know.
Ah.
They have to give it to me.
I see. Hmm. So I like look at Raz like, do you know about this?
Vaguely? We never really talked about it.
Okay. In that case, looking at Oscar, but talking to the other Shagnasty, Val says, we need to speak. We need to meet up on the Phoenix, have like an actual like diplomatic meeting and coordinate our efforts instead of, just sort of working side by side. We'll get in each other's way if we keep on working like this. We need to coordinate.
And Oscar, looks with his featureless face back at you. They've got the message. They'll see about organizing something.
Okay. In that case, I think it actually would be more useful if you guys return to the Phoenix. I have a message I want you to deliver to them anyway. And maybe we can start setting up a sort of beginning plans for this alliance of ours, if it's going to happen.
All right.
And so then I wish them good luck. We fuel the ship up. And the message I want to send is basically like, we've got some valuable tech that we would like to offload. We won't go into the details of the message, I guess. We're going to be going into hostile territory, and we'll try and be back as soon as we can. And what else? Like general status update of the projects we got going on over there. Any information that they might have gained, we would like to know about the behemoth. And and also like telling them like, hey, try and reach out. Like we've been going after these super psychics, and that's useful and all, but let's reach out to the Shagnasty and see if they have any information for us, and possibly can coordinate military efforts. Because if they need bodies, we got some bodies. If they need people to be going other places and holding on the fort in certain locations, etc., like we can try and do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll take the message. He bids you adieu and gets on his ship and leaves. Mirka, what are you doing? Heading.
I guess they're taking what's his face? Xinyi? Or are we keeping him? Okay.
Xinyi is on the so yeah, you get bored of Xinyi just slapping his their unconscious face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing we could talk about is like, do we send them with Oscar or not? Because that's the problem. Like they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in my lab, like working on some stuff.
Okay, so you're on your way to your lab, and you realize that you don't know what part of the ship you're in. Like, you were walking to your lab, and you got turned around somehow, and now you're lost. What do you do?
As I always do, I keep walking forward.
Okay.
I don't recognize the ship at all, like where I am.
Yeah, you kind of like, this is a part of the ship that you've never seen before.
It's a dream. Wake up.
Yeah, screw it. I'll just keep walking.
Okay. You keep walking, and eventually you run into a person. It's a woman. She's got like an exosuit on, and she's wearing street clothes. But you don't recognize her. And she looks at you, and like you pass by. And she's, "Hey, Mirko."
She says, "Hey."
Yeah, and she keeps walking. But you've never seen this woman before.
Yeah, okay. I'll say hey back and keep walking.
Okay, cool.
Hold on one second.
Elevator music plays.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have an opinion about whether we should send the prisoners off?
All right, sorry. I'm back.
Yeah, so you keep walking, and you get to the shop, and it is not a shop anymore.
What? Like how so? Like
It is the cargo bay. You managed to like find your way into the cargo bay, which is not next to the shop.
can I try and contact Josie?
Sure. Yeah, we cut to Josie, who is poring over a computer terminal. And what do you do? How do you contact her?
I mentally link with her as we are.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just like, I think I'm lost.
She like laughs a bit, like, "How are you lost?"
I don't know. This is not good.
Mirko, what's around?
I described that I'm in the cargo bay, or I describe like what's around me.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that sounds like the cargo bay. Where are you trying to go?
To the lab?
Okay. And so she gives you directions to the lab. Like, does that sound familiar?
So I start following them.
Yeah, so you follow them. You get to the lab. And then suddenly you're at the lab and you remember, oh, wait, I know where I am now. The entire way there, you don't recognize,
Anything.
like, you don't recognize these corridors until you get to the lab. And then you suddenly remember, oh, wait, I was there. Cruise. Oh, okay, yeah. It suddenly just, like, comes all back to you.
Sweet. That's cool. I'm gonna take that stone off my necklace and put it into like a safe box.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Ignis looks over, goes back to melting whatever they were melting.
I'm also gonna lay down on the table. Just kind of.
Yeah. I think we also see the computer core is just like leaned up against a wall in a corner.
I forgot that was there.
Cool.
My mind is fragmented. I'm ready.
Ready to ascend.
I'm gonna become super ultra psychic. Better than Xinyi. But I'm gonna lose my mind at the same time. Is it worth it?
It's a real Lovecraftian question.
Yeah, that's the question.
On the next episode.
Yeah, what do the rest of you do?
So yeah, I guess we could have a conversation. Like, you guys want to send the prisoners off to the Phoenix, and then it's not our problem, or do we want to like try and hang on to them, even though we're going into combat? This is like a question I pose to all of you.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
you're having,
want to feed psych.
team meeting.
I don't want to the behemoth if possible. I feel like that's a bad idea. Although I also personally believe we should shoot at least one of them in the head. You know.
Wait, shouldn't we like go fight the Phoenix? Fight the behemoth with the Phoenix?
That is also a very good point.
Like,
so they're far away. That's the thing, and Flintlock's message sounded urgent. So
yeah,
But
like,
this is Flintlock we're talking. He's always in a bit of a tough.
Flintlock's not an NPC anymore. Why do we care about him? Not an NPC. PC.
Excuse me.
Fucking losing my mind for real right now.
Also, I've got a research project going on that I need to check in on at the Phoenix.
yeah, well, that's gonna have to wait a little bit.
It might help.
Yeah, but
I do
like this
want to
is
say that this isn't like the big bad boss battle
Oh,
you're going
okay,
into.
then.
This isn't the final battle.
This is fine then.
yeah, this isn't like the only behemoth in the entire universe. We're dealing with multiple.
I'm sorry.
here.
Wait, there's more than one behemoth?
Yeah, we already killed one.
I mean,
Remember?
it's like a semantic thing. There are plural, but they're also singular.
Yeah, because it's hive mind sort of. Yeah. So
It's like
you
a
know.
starfish, but with a brain.
What's the planet that my one friend is on?
You have a lot of friends.
I have no. We both know I have one. Frank,
Oh, Achilles.
I care about him.
You mean Achilles LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Skatha, which is here, which is where you said you would never go ever again.
Why did I say that?
Because that was part of the deal with Theodore Garreau.
Right.
Theodore Garreau might be dead. We haven't gone to that flashback yet. We really should do that at some point.
But that's me don't go back, right? Like,
Right.
Val could go back.
Yeah. Theodore just doesn't want to ever see you again because you murdered his brother.
Should we buy another nuke?
Wait, I have a question.
That was a serious question to the group. Should we get a nuke?
No, I have a more serious question. Why the hell are the two guys running from us so much?
What two guys?
Xinyi and his partner, Mr. Metamorphosis.
Because they're spies. They got caught.
Wait, were they spies? Did I miss something?
They work for like a whole organization and shit. A research vessel, they came on it.
Oh, they work for New Fala? Not New
New
Fala.
Dawn.
New Dawn, sorry. Wrong New.
They're
Too many
New
news.
Dawn agents.
Fuck. That makes more sense. Alright, Zeus is gonna go interrogate them. Because he's New Dawn. Quote unquote. Convince them we're part of New Dawn. Then they won't run from us. Then we throw them at the behemoth. When they die, we just laugh it off. Have a great day. Go to the pub, get a pint.
I'm glad that you're getting rid of your bad ideas earlier in the session.
Oh, speaking of end of the session, I forgot to mention we'll be ending at 1.
A little bit earlier, yeah.
I forgot because 2 people have to leave early.
Oh.
So, But in all real actuality, wouldn't if we put them in like a life or death situation, they would just fight with us anyway? Theoretically, we could just use them.
Yeah. Okay.
Theoretically.
Sure. Do we bring this down to a vote? I mean, like, Conrad, do you have an opinion?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. So,
Vincent, what do you think?
Can we get rid of one of them? Not like murder. Murder if you want, but like not necessarily killing them. Like maybe let one of them go with the other people.
Like splitting them up. I mean, the
That's a pretty
teleporter.
good idea.
We could get rid of the teleporter and just use the biopsionic.
Wouldn't the teleporter be more useful in a pinch than a guy who can look like a duck?
Well, the teleporter also has the ability just to teleport away.
Right, but like if the ship's in danger and his life is at risk, that means he could like help.
You just run away.
I was going to say, he would just leave us.
Fine then, get rid of the teleporter.
Well, the other one we could just hold on to, and he has no choice but to fight for his life. And he can heal. So it's not like we could break up into groups and have 2 healers.
So basically, we have. What's a diplomatic way to put it?
I want to ask Josie what she thinks
About what?
about this whole situation and sending prisoners or keeping them.
I think that we should get rid of Xinyi, at the very least. I wouldn't mind getting rid of the other one, but Xinyi is too much of a troublemaker, in my opinion.
Like me.
So are you saying we should?
And she looks at Mirko and she's like, "Yeah, like you." Except
are
you're
you
on our
saying
side.
we should get rid of him or get rid of him?
Oh, I mean, didn't Raskov take him?
Also, are all teleporters like this?
Yes.
Okay.
And she thinks back to her days of the academy, like, yeah, a lot of them are.
Oh boy.
You'll never
Okay.
get away from people
It
like
sounds
me.
like we're sending. It sounds like the consensus is to send Xinyi away to the Phoenix. Does that sound all right? Okay,
Thumbs up.
let's do it. So,
I get one last groin kick in before we send him away, by the way.
It's a real Sophie's choice to get rid of one of
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Dr. Burns loads up the ship with a bunch of sedatives and intravenous nutrients. And Rask and Oscar leave like they did, but this time taking Xinyi with them.
okay. And I think if everyone's ready, we make the jump to Persia.
and no nuke. We could get a nuke right now.
It's saying do the flashback.
No, like literally, we could buy a new nuke for the behemoth we're gonna fight.
Is
There
there
are rules
a nuke?
for nukes now, and I don't know if they're actually much better than a regular weapon.
Never mind.
I'm just checking. Let me.
Well, there's like you can equip a nuke launcher on your ship. But
Yeah.
that's a little different.
Nuclear missile. Damage is
What was that?
nuclear missile used in ship-to-ship combat or against any tail planet with nuke snuffers. One of these missiles can erase an entire Lost World city without such protection.
I mean, yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, and technically the behemoth doesn't actually have nuke snuffers
Yeah.
because it's a biological entity, not a spaceship.
Yeah, so under damage it says special for nukes.
Yeah. So there are rules for it, just not for our situation.
Well, unless in ship-to-ship combat or against any other TL4 player.
What?
So it says unless in ship-to-ship combat or against any TL4 planet with a working nuke sniper, one of these missiles can erase the entire Lost World. So it just seems like it one-shots things. Like,
Yeah.
So nuke? We getting a nuke?
I mean, I didn't realize they were that
Except
powerful.
that's a very anticlimactic way to fight the behemoth. It's like,
So-
oh yes, we shoot it because like I'm thinking you send a nuke on it, it's gonna do something.
Uh-huh.
Something. But I don't want to say it'll kill it. Low health.
I have a question or a proposal, more like it. We send 2 nukes.
The thing about
Just-
nukes is they're real easy to make.
You had to be sure.
3
yeah,
nukes.
yeah, pretty easy.
Mirko, are you anti-nuke for some reason?
No, I'll build one.
Oh, can Mirko build a nuke? Was this an option this whole time?
I mean,
I don't
you
know
need
that-
to get the proper uranium, but like
Or
nuke
plutonium.
is easy.
Hey, I have a question, actually. So, can we make metafocal grenades? I thought that was a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we make
Metaphorical nuke?
Fuck nuke.
yes, like a metafocal grenade, like a nuke-sized metafocal grenade?
So the reason that metafocal grenades work,
Yeah,
there is shrapnel.
right.
And the shrapnel is hitting things, and you just know where the shrapnel is going to hit.
Right.
A nuke does not work the same way.
What if we put an ingot
If
in
you
the
put like a big metafocal grenade, it stops being as effective because there's too much shrapnel to keep track of.
Right, but
That's-
what if we put an ingot in the nuke? What happens if
Work.
uranium hits an ingot and then blows up?
You'll have to do it and find out.
Also, a lot of what kills people from a grenade is the shockwave too, and that you can't just dodge. That's
This is a sci-fi setting.
uh-huh.
Mirko, can you glue, hypothetically, uranium to an ingot and then make it do magic?
What? No?
Get it? No, I don't want to hear no's. This is a ship of can do's or will do's.
Repeat?
Okay, imagine a nuke.
Imagining it.
Now put an ingot in that nuke.
And make it a
So-
really big metafocal grenade.
I'm,
Mirko,
that's not how they work. Let's start with
you're
that.
thinking
That's not
about
what I-
this, and I
that's
want
not
to tell
what
you
I'm
something.
not talking about metaphorical grenades anymore. I'm talking about just throwing bygones be bygones. Like, what happens if we just explode an ingot with uranium?
Anyway, yes, Eric?
You're thinking about this, and like maybe you could make an alloy using the two metals.
Just, what?
You know, heat them up, pour them together, make sure they're properly mixed, and then have it cool in the right shape.
And make a bomb out of it?
Yeah.
Isn't the whole point of the ingot, is it like, okay, you know what?
You could try it. It's something that
You have more than one, right?
could happen. You
we
don't
have
know. You don't
two.
know what would happen, though. Just that, like.
All right,
Okay. So going back to,
I'm down to try the alloy, but that's
This
it.
is real frontier science shit.
no, I think to go back to like what would a nuke do? I mean, it makes sense that because like we have to still cover like the situation of like what happens when the behemoth gets hit by a nuke, because like that is kind of a big issue
Maybe
to
we
figure
get
out.
two. Maybe we get two behemoths,
Well,
but they're smaller and more easy to handle.
maybe it's that they have. It's not like nuke snuffers. It's not like they have point defense on the behemoth exactly, but it's they can split up into smaller pieces, so it just like sends out, basically fighters that take the hit for the larger mass.
Yeah.
Something
Also,
like
I
that.
was thinking, like, aren't cockroaches immune to radiation from nuke?
Yeah, but the blast would still kill them.
True.
So
It's just like a really big cockroach. Maybe
but
it would
it's-
just survive.
well, and anyway, radiation is a long-term thing in which we in combat wouldn't be a thing that we would take into account.
Right.
Unless the alloy ingot fast forwards time during its explosion. I'm just saying we don't know what that sucker could do, and I'm excited. We should cover the nuke in some kind of flesh to trick the behemoth into absorbing it, so it blows up inside.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't know what would happen.
No, we should finish the teleporter passes, then beam the nuke into it. All right.
Done. I want to start working on that.
All right. Great. All right, great. So long as we get a teleporter pad, that's all I want. Yeah, I think let's table. Everyone's fresh out of nukes in this system. Let's just say that, and we'll table that.
I mean, the production of nukes
So-
doesn't really happen often because of nuke snuffers. They're kind of useless in combat.
Right.
Okay, I have a quick question. Just a clarifying question. When we're talking about nukes, how big are we talking?
Tsar Bomba?
I'm thinking maybe like you might be talking about like Hiroshima nukes. I'm talking like Tsar Bomba nukes.
Did you say Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Hiroshima?
You definitely just said Hiroshima.
Honda.
Blame Russian. It's easy to do that.
Blame.
But is it
Yeah.
Tsar Bomba?
I mean, the
Or is
nukes
it-
in the rule book aren't specified.
I mean, it's probably original Tsar Bomba, like what it was planned to be, which was twice as big, and then they had to reduce it by half so that the pilot could survive.
Or are we talking like Dr. Strangelove, where like we put a bunch of cobalt in it and then it renders the entire place uninhabitable? Hey, we could do that. Can we put cobalt in it?
Why would we want to make the behemoth uninhabitable?
To kill it even more. If you put cobalt into a nuke, it will make an entire area unlivable.
Let's
Like-
also throw a bunch of cayenne pepper in that bitch, just for
Yeah.
safekeeping.
And some Naquadah while we're at it.
Some Aqua Phoenix.
All right, y'all are joking about this, but it is actually true.
I'm just saying we might as well put literally everything.
If we get a nuke the size of the Tsar Bomba, which is like 100 megatons,
Is that right?
We lace it with cobalt, and then we put an ingot in there as the alloy. That could make a really big fucking bomb.
And I'm just saying, we don't know how the behemoth reacts to capsaicin yet. So I feel like these chilies.
And Mirko, don't you like making bombs? Imagine the biggest bomb.
Well, the biggest bomb is technically a black hole bomb, but
Right. We don't know what the ingot is gonna do.
yeah.
Okay, another clarifying question. Is a black hole bomb possible?
It's very possible, but it would take forever because you need to put like mirrors around a black hole and then cause it to like the energy inside of it that contained inside would blow it up and it would be like a supernova.
So we just throw a
I do want to
star.
say that you do have people working on a bomb already to deal with.
Yeah, we do have that. We do have that as well. All right, so let's just jump. We'll figure out the nuke and the bomb situation later on another battle with the behemoth. Because clearly we don't have all the information. And maybe we need to like house rule a thing for behemoth and nukes.
Yep, I'm gonna have to come up with something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We jump.
Yeah, so you jump, which gives you all an opportunity to work on any projects like that teleporter pad.
Yeah.
And so I think what we're gonna do for the rest of the session is some clockwork, and then have like an intro scene to the situation for next episode.
A cliffhanger. Yeah. Cool.
I want to make a suggestion to Mirko, like in character. Mirko,
Yeah.
if we can melt ingots, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how your sword is just a plasma sword and not anything special?
False. It's the sword of 1,000 suns. There's a
What if
1,000
you
burning
melt down
suns
an
inside
ingot
of it.
into a sword?
Hey, Eric, what's the possibility of us getting more ingots?
But like, you just
You
have
know
a
where they're
sharp
made,
sword
and you
that
know who
still
has
works.
more.
It's a possibility. I might do that.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it does actually sound pretty cool. We'll think about it. I'll draw up some plans.
Cool. So who wants to work on a clock?
I want to work on my kinetic blaster.
Okay.
I want that shit.
In your bay, your workshop.
Yeah. I'm in there. I'm working.
Okay. So
And
what are you doing to make it work?
So it's I mean, it's working at this point, inefficiently, but it's working.
Right?
So I just want to be basically trying to streamline it, make it work better and more controlled so it's not exploding.
Yeah.
Looking at what's making it backfire a little bit here and there, see what's making such a large amount of energy needed and if it could be sped up.
Right.
And I get a 4.
Okay.
Nothing
So what
happens.
does that look like? Well, not nothing. Something.
I
bad.
know. I mean, lots more of explosions, and I create one of the kinetic blasters that needs to be charged for like a full day before it can blast once.
Okay. I have an idea. So you're in your workshop.
Yep.
You've got your blaster. It's like a glove thing, right?
Yep.
And so you have like a dummy that you are punching. And so you go to punch it, and it goes flying. And you go flying in the other direction. And you slam against the computer core that you stole.
Uh,
And like your back hits the computer core, and like it wobbles a bit. Then some lights turn on, and like it starts like some purple lights start like LEDs like start flashing, and it makes like there's a screen. You like turn around to look at it, and Ignis is there, like also looking at it in horror. It's like, oh, what did you do? And like there's a screen on the front, and you see like eyes, LED eyes, and like a face, and then it just turns off.
Is it
Eureka!
is it colon bracket?
No,
Is
that's
it straight up?
copywritten.
Oh my gosh.
That's copywritten. I don't want to steal too much from them.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I start rubbing it like a genie lamp and see if anything happens.
All right. Yeah. I think we end this. We fade as you're like trying to figure out how to turn it back on. Cool. Who wants to go next?
What is required for the teleporter pads? Like what skill checks?
You have the schematics, so I like fix would probably be helpful. You could program some of all of it because you actually have to physically build it. Work, exert if you wanted to.
Administer.
Minister.
I'd like to go talk to Comrade real quick. Hey, Comrade, buddy, friend of mine. How good are you at fixing things and or exerting your?
I am acceptable at exerting. This unit is acceptable at exerting.
So, is that more than a 0?
No.
It's 0?
Yes.
Well, would you mind if if I program and you exert
For what purpose?
teleporter pad?
This unit will attempt the Sure. Yes.
I show him the schematics. I'm gonna do whatever programming I can.
Okay. So Kit, just trying to figure out, are you gonna help and then do your own thing, or do you want this to be your thing also?
This will be my thing also.
Okay. So yeah, if you wanna,
Describe how you're doing it.
yeah, tell me what you're doing to build this thing.
I think I have middle child here helping out, just kind of like doing their VI.
Yeah.
I don't know how how do you want me to help exert? Like, what are we doing?
We're trying to build a teleporter pad, and I feel like you have like welding attachments coming out of you, just firing away. Do you not have welding attachments?
No,
Are you
I'm not an engineering robot. I'm a combat robot.
I guess I had you a blowtorch. I didn't think you would have.
Yeah, I'm not R2D2.
It explains why you're not a conversationalist.
Yeah, okay, I'll start assembling it, putting it together, putting pieces together. What should I use for my exert? Intelligence, strength.
You could do strength, constitution. If you can rationalize the other ones, they're fine also.
How about dexterity for making sure I can like get the pieces where they need to go?
Yeah, it's a lot of tiny pieces.
Yeah, that works too.
7.
Cool. Yeah. So that is 3 ticks total. Vincent, I'm assuming you're using your reroll ability, and that's why you rolled twice?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you get some good work done. You get 3 ticks. Yeah, it's maybe like a framework. You're probably testing it a little bit. Doesn't work yet, that's for sure, but it's promising. Although, while you're doing this, Vincent, the door opens at some point in the workshop that you've got, and Josie is there. And she's like waiting for a break for her to come talk to you.
But okay.
Okay, so yeah, at some point you take a break, and she comes up to you and is like, "Hey, Vincent."
Hey, Josie.
So, I mean, I know you're busy, but I've been I don't know if anyone's told you, but I've been working on this map, and I'm stuck.
What map? No, I have not heard of any of this.
Okay, so Ulf, in his will there was a map. It was encoded, and I've been trying to decode the map to a treasure of his, and I've reached a wall. I was wondering if you could teach me how to code.
Okay. Huh.
I mean,
You
if you're
want
too
me to-
busy, I understand, but like,
No. It's well, you got you got 2 opportunities, I guess. Here, I could just look at it for you and just get it done.
I'd like to be the one.
I get sense of adventure completing. I get it. I get it. The only time I have for classes, you may have a study buddy.
Yeah, I heard you were teaching Toddy how to code.
Now, you'd have to keep up with him.
I think I can manage.
You say that.
If he's
That's okay then. Yeah, I'll be happy to help you on this particular endeavor.
thanks.
And should you ever get stuck on your own, just more than happy to type in a few digits for you.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to your work. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day, Josie.
Yeah, I will. You too. And she heads off. It's got like a pep in her step now.
I think it is the saddest thing in the world that the only other person Vincent has, like, from on the outside, a nice relationship with, he totally ruined her life.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Could it? As long as I'm catfishing her.
Does it like cause for any like introspection on Vincent's part, or
Why do we think I have Toddy?
okay, all right, fair. I have a scene I want to do.
Yeah. You're up next. What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's also with Josie.
Okay.
And it's we have a holodeck, all right, This, like, I'm just saying that now. We have a holodeck.
Okay.
And I'd like her to meet me there, and we'll do something there when she's there.
Okay.
So she, after speaking with Vincent, I guess she
Yeah.
comes by.
She gets a message. We follow her after leaving Vincent and Comrade, and she walks to the holodeck and sees you and what else?
So it is in the holodeck. It's just a depiction of the bridge of the Stellar Bagels.
Okay.
And we still got a position to fill
We do.
on this ship, and I need to run some tests here. The situation here, this is a scenario. I need you to fix the problem with the ship in this fictional situation as best you can.
Sure.
I will be observing, but will not interfere.
Okay. And she's alone, or
so there are
whole crew?
there are NPC holograms, right?
Yeah.
So there's like Zeus, a hologram of Zeus at the helm.
Yeah.
And I guess Mirko is there. And
Okay.
yeah, we could actually say that everyone else is there.
Okay.
If you
so
guys
she
want
has like a crew she's familiar with.
Yes, if you guys want to join in on this scene and play as your holograms, we'll do that. No,
I like that.
And this, we've talked about this before, Eric. I'll be the DM for this scene.
Right. This is that scene that you wanted to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm now player. I'm playing. Hi, I'm Eric.
All right. So
Am I still Vincent? What's happening?
Yeah. So you're all playing yourselves, actually holograms, and I'm playing Josie.
How good are these? Are these
Gabe
like
is
caricatures
playing
of
Val
all
as the
characters?
DM.
Wait.
Gabe, how good are these holograms?
they're very good. They're accurate. You know, you play them as you would play your character. They're supposed to be believable simulations.
Okay.
What are we doing?
So
You're a hologram of.
you're a hologram of yourself, and
Okay.
this is a test for Josie to see if she can fix the problem in the situation.
All right.
Okay, so to set the scene, everyone's on the bridge, and the ship is being attacked, and it's on fire right now. Like there's literally a fire in the bridge, and there's like warning signs on various consoles saying that the ship has taken damage in other sections. And go.
Okay. So is there an enemy?
Sure. We'll say that it's just like another battleship, and it's like there's an NPC hologram that says they came out of nowhere. You know, they're firing on us, and they look to Josie. What do we do?
So she looks around and she like looks at Vincent, who she was just talking to, and she's like, "Vincent, I need you to get a lock on them, comrade. Can you spool up the weapons, the half cannon?"
Yes.
Looks at Mirko and tosses him a fire extinguisher. And can you deal with the?
You got it, Captain Josie.
I think Vincent's hologram looks at her and goes, for the low price of $9.99, I can get those coordinates.
Fine.
Not that realistic, Vince.
I think, yeah, you say that, and rather than saying fine, she's like, Vincent, you are on this ship. If we die, you die.
If I die, you die, but we could both live and give me a little money.
He wages his own life.
Look, the way I'm thinking about this, this is a hologram Val programmed, and she has a perception of Vincent.
Like looks at you and is like, all right, and she gets to work on lock down the thing herself. It's like, I'm not gonna deal with you. You're being a pain.
Have her roll. Let's see if she can do it well.
So you're trying to like roleplay this hologram, and I'm pretty sure like Val would not have programmed her this way. But
should I roll something? Should I roll or anything else?
well, I just want to like get this down. Like I think, Victor, you're like
Overplaying.
yeah, just
You owe me.
I don't know.
I'll call it an IOU.
Says fine. I owe you.
Is that your like base? You've rolled a lot of 14s today.
I mean, he has a +4.
Oh my god, dude.
Also, I want to interject with some more information. Because this was a surprise attack, no one has their gear on them. All right? Like,
Okay.
just, you know.
Teleportation.
Yeah, so those are the orders that I give. Pull up the weapons and start firing, get a lock on, and go deal with the fire.
So let's go through the rest of the characters then. You guys doing that? I mean, we already saw Vincent do his role. But Mirko, what are you doing?
Fucking put it out fires.
All right, so are you like teleporting from
I'm
one fire
going
to the next?
fire, putting them out, seeing what things I can. Wouldn't this system have like a sprinkler system of some kind?
There's probably a fire suppressant system, but it's like areas where there's crew, it probably would involve less effective means because when there isn't crew around, it would just suck out all the oxygen. But in other places,
I mean, I'll start that system.
I thought Mirko rolled that grab cannon thing, and I thought, man, that's a really aggressive way to take out these flames.
Shooting a grab cannon at the fires.
Okay. So, Comrade, you're shooting?
Yep. I'm hitting and I'm dealing damage.
All right. Is there something else you do? Any of you do while you're doing these actions? Anything you say?
Josie, you look beautiful in the captain's seat.
I'm giving her oath she's got captain.
Oh,
No, makes a mental note. Maybe I need to reprogram these holograms.
No.
If you want any more, you're expecting a bloody miracle.
Do your best, comrade. I just need you to keep firing. See if you can take out their weapons.
Finances, Josie? I can feel their finances, Josie.
Okay. So the battle continues. This is now the enemy ship's turn. And there are suddenly a like intruder detected alert goes off on the bridge, and you like internal sensors pick up enemy teams roaming the halls while heavily armed, and they continue to exchange fire.
Yeah. Josie, I will hit the comms to the strike team barracks and announce there's an intruder alert on bay or deck, whatever decks they're on. I need a team there and suppressing here. So she sends orders to them.
Okay.
Between the surprise attack and the surprise invasion, you're not a very good precog, are you, Joe?
She just like glares at you. Like, it's only stuff that happens to me that I can prevent.
Yep, this definitely isn't happening to you. As I continue to pit.
Does one of the rest of you do anything about these intruders?
As always, I'll teleport to them and fight them. Slice them up.
Okay. So you're make like an attack roll just to see how generally well you do in this fight. We're not gonna roll.
Pretty
initiative on
terrible,
that.
apparently.
Okay. So you're just there by yourself then. Like the strike team is helping you out, but like no one else from the bridge is helping you.
That's fine.
Is that my understanding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. The fight continues on. There's more exchange of fire between the ships. We'll just skim through this a bit. The battle rages and it continues on, getting closer and closer to engineering.
That's me.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that if the situation isn't resolved with the intruders this turn, then something bad is gonna happen. Also, the ship takes additional damage this round, and let's say a chunk of the hull gets taken out, and the cargo bays are spilling out into space.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So the ship took some hull damage. The cargo bays are emptying out into space, and the fight with the intruders is at engineering right now. And if something doesn't get resolved with that right now, then something bad's gonna happen.
Okay, I think what I do is order the strike teams and also Ignis to focus on engineering, and to have Mirko try and deal with the cargo bay.
So you're gonna have him disengage from the fight.
Yeah. Try and have the strike teams focus more on that, so that he can go off and deal with the other problem.
Okay. So, all right. Anyone else do anything? Is there something you want to throw in to the situation?
If I'm going and I'm dealing with the cargo bay, most likely there's not going to be our crew in the cargo bay, so I'm just going to open the door and let them die.
I thought it was a breach or something that was occurring.
Yeah, so
I thought there was people in there. My bad. Yeah.
yeah,
Got
they're
it.
going to engineering. This is a cargo bay. It's a separate
Yeah.
cargo ship.
Got it. You want me to fix the cargo bay so there isn't explosive ploopies.
Yeah, explosive decompression is bad.
I mean, if there's no one in there, then it's
True.
Not the end of the world, but if you have someone who can teleport in and fix it, might as well, right?
now you don't have a vac suit because this was a surprise attack. So
Oh, is it already a vacuum in there?
well, I mean, you're gonna have some trouble.
I'm pretty
without a
sure
vac suit.
my armor acts.
No, I'm saying like you don't have that on because it's a surprise attack. Like I set it up so that like no one has their equipment right now.
I mean, I would go put it on. I can teleport it all over.
Okay, so did you spend the round putting on your gear?
If it means I can go fix the thing, yeah, fuck it.
Okay, so you do that. Anyone else doing something? Comrade, you're the head of security on the ship.
Yes.
So are you doing something about the intruders, or are you still firing the guns?
I'll dispatch response teams.
That's already been done by Josie.
Well, fine then. I'm going to go down there and handle it myself. Damn.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's have you roll a combat roll of your choosing, just to see how well you do.
Like straight shoot or
Yeah, whatever you want to use. If you're going to use stab, you can use shoot, whatever. Okay. All right. So you handle yourself pretty well, but yeah, I'm gonna say that the situation doesn't seem to be resolved just like that. I mean, I'm also going to give Josie another chance in this round. Is there something else? Because it's 15 minutes is a long time for the spaceship combat rounds.
Right.
So something else you want to try? Keep in mind that they're in engineering, so there's things there that you could manipulate.
I mean,
Yeah, okay. Can I like try and sneak up on one and just disable? I don't know. The only thing I can think of, to be perfectly honest, is yeah, I'd like to take one of the people hostage, prisoner.
Okay. Make a roll for that of your choosing. I don't. Let's call it either. Nope. Nope. You definitely don't manage to. You go for someone, but in the confusion of combat, they get shot the moment you grab them.
Ancient hair don't react well to bullets.
No, they don't. Okay.
I've got an idea.
Yeah, go.
I would to get us out of here so that we can deal with the problems that we have and not accumulate more.
Okay, so you want a spike drive out of there.
Yeah, if possible.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Yeah, if they showed up out of nowhere, they either jumped in or were hiding.
Mhm.
So if we can jump away, then that would work.
Okay. So you're gonna have to. Well, what do you do then in order to accomplish this? think about it like in terms of departments, right? Like this is space combat, so
And yeah, I was thinking have Zeus have it take the disengage action for
okay.
piloting.
Disengage. It's D&D now.
I don't remember what the actual term
Escape.
is. I don't have the PDF open.
I believe it's escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just say he does that. It's gonna take a few rounds to escape, though.
Right. Minimum of 3.
Yeah. So we'll say he's doing well, but you know, it's gonna take some time. Next round goes. Something bad happens in engineering.
Yep.
I'm gonna say not the computer core we stole from the place, but like the ship's core gets hit, and power starts fluctuating on the ship, and like the engineering is flooded with radiation or something, like some bad. And they're gonna the team is not like the team of intruders is apparently not worried about the radiation, or they don't care or something. They're still in there doing damage to engineering. And yeah, it's like it's like a mixture of radiation, probably like some toxic gases coming out of the core, and like some electrical hazards with like random power surges. So like just a trifecta of bad stuff going on in engineering, and they're still there doing even more damage to the ship this round.
Okay.
Real quick, I need to go.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll try and wrap this up. I mean, you have to go this moment.
Like just about, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you let us know then. We'll try and keep this going quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
See you, Mako.
do you want to do your goals and then head out?
Oh yeah, yeah, we could do that.
Just for
I mean,
Mirko and then.
I'm fine doing goals like next time. I know what.
Okay. And you beat and captured Xinyi, so you get experience for that.
Yeah.
Did you fight people stylishly?
I did fucking stab Xinyi from midair.
Yeah, so you can take XP for that. What about the others? Keep the crew safe?
I mean, I did technically stop Xinyi from stealing his PAL, and I also stopped him single-handedly. Just saying.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, you can take for that. And you didn't find the treasure yet, and you didn't prototype yet. Yeah, you got 3 XP. Yep. And then we'll go back in. I want to order everyone out of engineering to like evacuate the area, and then once they do, I want to have Comrade open the airlock so that we vent atmosphere there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, for the sake of this, like having an easily accessible like airlock to engineering. I don't know.
I mean, there's probably not an easily accessible.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a corridor that goes to engineering.
Sure. That's
like, hey, go to whatever airlock is closest.
Mm-hmm.
It's not close.
Okay.
But
right, but
like let's vent atmosphere and like.
Okay, I guess my real thing is that like these guys clearly have like their combat armor. They have vac suits as part of it. So like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just. Work. Yeah, sorry, that was my description that I just skimmed over.
It's fine. I do that a lot.
Yeah. There is more stuff in engineering you can manipulate from the bridge. There's also still a strike team engaged with them in combat.
Right.
However, the more time goes on, the more in danger the strike team is going to be from the stuff going on in engineering.
Where are the other strike teams?
This is the strike team, as in like it's
I'm thinking get some of them out so that they can equip themselves with proper gear.
Well, they have proper gear. They like the part of their training is that they can like get it in suit. And
I mean, like
start
radiation resistant stuff. Like they're not.
I guess
that.
some of them would definitely have combat armor already. So that is about as radiation resistant as we can get. But some of them definitely don't. Like I say, majority don't have that stuff. So you're saying pull them back and have them.
I would want them to pull back,
spin around.
Yeah.
Okay. What does everyone else do? I mean, I guess Mirko has like wrapped up, like sealing the cargo bay, and Comrade's still down there fighting those guys. So, like, do you guys do anything else? Because, like, Mirko, you're done with the cargo bay, so what's next?
I mean, I would go to the engineering bay and start fighting.
Okay.
I'm a reckless one. I wouldn't care.
Okay. So you're gonna be in the middle of that with
strike team.
With the strike team and with all the like danger going on in the environment.
Yep.
Okay.
I put my stuff on. I have some protection. Some. Yeah. This is limited protection from all the crap going on, but yes. So let's say I mean, Comrade, are you still doing the same thing?
Yep.
And Vincent, are you contributing to this in any way?
I haven't been asked.
Okay, but you're not volunteering.
Let me ask you a question about the hologram. How updated is it?
Pretty up to date.
Like how? Like within the next few months?
Within the last day.
Within the last day.
Yeah.
And the holograms are in no way aware that they are holograms, right?
No.
Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah, I look at you.
Do you want me to do something, or can I go, like, get my son? Like, what am I doing?
Are you going to be useful?
What do you want? You want me to disable their ships?
If you can do that, that would be great. Yes.
Okay.
I do have to.
I feel like Vincent hologram would be ruder to Josie than actual Vincent, just because I don't think people are aware that Vincent has like a weird guilt soft spot for Josie.
Yeah. Kit, you said you had to leave?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Okay.
It is that time.
I was going to say I'm right there with him.
Okay. That's okay. You want to do your goals?
Yeah.
I thought that rat bastard Xinyi.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
I'm
so
out.
take 1 XP.
Yeah, that's worth XP.
All right, then. I shall see y'all later.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Excellent. All right. So, Vincent, you hacked this. I'm going to say that you rolled a freaking 16. So you rolled so well that the enemy ship is falling back. They're like, they can't keep up. You shut down their engines or something.
I make the ship glitch.
Yeah. Like straight up, like you restart, you like hit restart on their computers, and so now they had to wait for it to like boot up, and it's got like an old operating system or something, and like
If Vincent were aware that he was a hologram, could the Vincent hologram hack the hologram?
Probably not.
This is a thought experiment, not an actual thing.
No, because this isn't like the thing that's going on here is that you're not actually doing any hacking as a hologram. What you're doing is you're pressing keys on a keyboard and a result is happening.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because this is like Val doesn't understand programming nearly as well as you do, so she can't simulate it. So
Yeah,
she just has a
makes
result
it
happen.
look like you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like Cargo Cult, except it actually works.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the next round happens. The situation in engineering gets even worse.
Yeah.
More damage gets done to the core. There's like straight up an overload now about to happen, and it seems like it could, tear the back half of the ship completely apart, if that were to happen. But like the radiation is going up. There's even more electrical discharges. Right now, I'm gonna say that like if you got within like a few meters of the core, vac suit or no vac suit, you're gonna take a lethal dose of radiation. But you would have to get up close to it in order to stop it, probably, unless you can think of a clever way. The enemy team has switched tactics a little bit. Now they're focusing fire on Comrade.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So we need to get the core out.
Or stabilize it and repair it.
I feel like it's just gonna blow. As much as it pains Josie to order this, I think the order is, Mirko, I teleport the thing out.
Okay. So he would have to use like a stone, I guess, to
Yeah,
like
you'd have to use
teleport
an
something.
ingot, and
Uh-huh.
it would
Yeah.
he'd get a lot of radiation, but he's wearing a radiation suit, so maybe it prevents it a little bit. Probably not.
And I told you specifically it will, even with that.
I
It's
know.
not.
But he's also a very powerful biopsionic. He could potentially heal himself.
Is there
We've
no
never-
core ejection protocol built into the
So that is malfunction. That was like the first thing they hit when they reached engineering was that, because otherwise they would be sucked out into space along with the core.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I, comms Mirko because the mental telepathy is not working because they're holograms.
yeah. That's the one thing I can't simulate with the holograms.
Yeah. I'm thinking, like, actually all of her psychic abilities probably wouldn't be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, precog and what else? Does she have?
Precog might, because you can have vision of,
telepathy.
like, what's going to happen, but, like, a lot of it...
Uh-huh. Sure. You know what? I'll give you the precog right now if you want to use it.
Yeah, she's a precog. Let's do that. I would like to use my precog ability and
To find out what.
how far in the future can I go? I can go a week in the future. So if I order Mirko to teleport with the core, is he gonna get sick within a week?
I'm gonna say, like, the core, if teleporting the core will work to save the ship. The core will blow up outside of the ship, and that. However, I'm also gonna say that, like, there's so much other crap going on in engineering that like he's not surviving the next
5 minutes. Like there's gonna be something like mess him, like he's gonna be knocked out from this conditions or something. He's not gonna be able to like save himself, basically.
Don't worry, Josie. I got this. And hologram Vincent mutes that room and also shuts off the video feed. So she can't see Mirko die. That's it.
She just like looks at you, she's like, no, what? We need him to do the thing.
Exactly.
Get the core.
Now you know how to
Flips
see
it back on. And she's like, calms Mirko. Mirko, I need you to teleport that thing out.
I thought he only did that.
No, this was a precog. So it didn't happen technically.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. So he does it. The core explodes. And Mirko was basically in the blast.
Yep.
And then the simulation ends. And so Val enters the holodeck again and says, "So how do you think you did?"
Not great.
Just before the computer shut off, hologram Vincent turns to Josie and goes, "Funny thing about your dad," and then shuts off.
That's funny because Val doesn't know about it.
Yeah, there's no way that hologram Vincent knows what happened to
Yeah. That's still funny.
Yeah, I do like the joke.
Yeah. Just get cut off. I like it also because it's in the middle of combat. Mirko just died. And he's like, funny thing about you did. It's like as if nothing just happened. Why do you say you think you didn't do so well?
Everything went to shit.
Everything was supposed to go to shit. Be more specific.
I mean,
how would you evaluate your decision making?
Every decision I made just seemed to make it worse until the end, which was the worst thing that could happen.
The ship survived.
Yeah. But
like, tell how what is Josie feeling right now? What how's she reacting? Yeah, describe her physical appearance right now.
She's annoyed with the decision that she made. Also, that that was the decision she was supposed to make. But also thinking I don't know if I could actually make that if I didn't know he was a hologram. So she's like, I ordered Mirko to his death, which is horrible, but we saved the ship, but I don't know that I can actually do it. So she's very conflicted.
But how is she reacting right now? Is she crossed arm like that, or what is?
I think she's slouched over, sitting in a chair, leaning forward.
Her head in her hands, kind of situation.
Yeah.
Or okay.
Sort of when she's not talking to you. Definitely I do not like that.
Okay. Upon hearing that, Val's gonna be. Are you reconsidering your application for this position?
She use which position? The one that you're trying to get me to?
Yes. These are the sorts of responsibilities you might have.
Right. I don't know. I want to help out. I can lead, then I think I should, but I don't know if I can.
All right, let's go through this step by step then. There was a surprise attack.
Right.
You began by ordering return fire and putting out fires in the ship. With me so far? Is this acceptable?
Yeah.
Do you stand by these decisions?
Yeah.
Then you proceed. Then there was some more exchange of fire, and there was intruders. How do you think you handled the intruders early on?
I think
How do you think you handled the crew, your crew?
I don't think I got them together quick enough. I think I let Vincent just do his own thing. And that was detrimental.
Always a bad idea.
I mean, if I could have gotten him in line, I think they would have gone better.
Okay. How did you think you handled the intruders?
I mean, I think I did as best I could. I couldn't think of anything else to do other than send the strike team, but then the strike team was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't prepared.
Yeah, that happens in war.
Yeah.
So, Josie, I cannot tell you the lesson you should have learned here because you have to learn it yourself.
Right.
I will say that some of the decisions you made were the right decisions. I feel like you forgot about certain things in the heat of combat, certain crew members, and general coordination was poor. Would you be willing to do this test again on another day? Give us some time to think about it.
Yeah, let me think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help. And I
Mm-hmm.
think this is a good way for me to get more involved. But I don't know.
We're probably going to be going into a combat situation similar to this soon when we get to Persia.
Right.
I want you there on the bridge.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't have to take on the same responsibilities because I will be there this time. But contribute the way you can and learn, observe. And then we'll try this test again.
Thank you, Captain.
And then, and then like maybe the door of the holodeck opens and like Mirko's there, and because like I summoned him. It's like Josie's not feeling well, kind of text message, and like, and then I just leave the two of them alone and walk out.
Cool.
And I think that's the scene.
Yeah. We won't be getting to Persia yet.
Yeah, but I think it's because the other characters had to leave.
They had to leave, and also I want Kit to explain what's going on because his character knows what's going on.
Right.
But let's do goals.
Okay. I've been talking a lot, so Victor, you go.
Victor, did you complete your goals? You're muted.
I punched that guy in the face already, so I just changed that for next session.
Okay. You did punch
So
him.
like the next session will be like teach Josie how to code.
Okay.
I did not work on the virus. I did work on the telepad, but that's nothing to do with anything right now.
Right.
That's not a goal. Do I get a point for Toddy for not teaching him how to punch an unconscious guy? Does that count towards parenting?
Um.
I mean, for better or worse.
I don't think that counts. Like, thinking I should teach him this and then thinking better of it, I don't think counts as positive teaching.
What about having him roll when trying to help identify the culprit on the ships?
I don't think you get experience for Toddy.
Okay. Then I didn't do. I just got the punch the guy in the face.
So how do you spell Toddy? Because there's in the goal section on Vincent's character sheet, it's spelled one way, and then on the character sheet lists, it's spelled another way.
Yeah, it's Tati. It's short for Tatiana. You're muted.
Is my son a daughter?
No? Your son's a son named Tatiana.
Okay.
Everyone just calls them either Junior or Toddy. Toddy is short for Tatiana.
Okay.
You never asked.
I thought his name was Toddy.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Shows
all
what
I
kind of
have
parent
to
you
go
are.
right now. Huh?
It shows what kind of parent you are.
Look, I bought him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a champion. Like,
There's also probably have been some downtime that we haven't seen of them like talking about the specifics of like how do you spell your name and stuff like, and then
Yeah.
you would have found out.
I feel like Victor now knows how to spell Tati. I feel like Vincent definitely thinks his son's name is Toddy and has spelt it like Toddy.
Probably.
Okay.
Cool. And Valentine, did you get your goals?
Protect ship as crew. I'd say so.
Yeah. What did you?
Yeah. Just like trying to maneuver us so that we don't like go in guns blazing on that ship and like that we were boarding and stuff like making sure that Mirko stealth teleported. Like, hey, don't just be you. Like, think about it for a split second, even.
Okay.
I don't know. Up to you, but
I think that's more
sure.
help and empower.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I
I definitely did that.
I don't think you like specifically protected the ship.
Okay.
Group.
Yeah. Yes, that definitely is. I definitely did do that. Empower.
Yeah. So you get XP for the third one.
Work towards filling the empty position.
You definitely work towards that.
So I'm just gonna add it, but not take it.
Yep.
Because training and striking, no. Behemoth, no, not yet.
I think that's it. So you get one ongoing and one current.
Cool. And we finished a mission, right? By taking the super psychic. By capturing him.
Didn't we do that already? Didn't we get XP for that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did, because I remember giving Vincent 3 XP 2 sessions ago for
2 sessions?
Yeah. He was able to level up. But why I asked him not to level up because we were doing a flashback. But then he leveled up for this session.
I thought it was he leveled up last session during the flashback.
No.
Oh, okay.
He leveled up, and then I asked him not to put the points in yet.
Okay.
I think we already got that experience points.
Okay. Cool.
This thing
Okay.
will be a mission.
Mhm.
We'll just have to find out what it is.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you free next Wednesday?
I should be.
I'm checking. I have a feeling I'm not.
While you're checking, I'll let our viewers know you can find out more about the show at atypical_games on Twitter and Atypical Games on YouTube.
I mean, if they're watching this, they already know that
Yeah, I know.
because they're already at one of those places anyway.
Right. But if you tweet #sliceofpie_game and advertise the show to your friends, I will message you to have you name an NPC. Yeah. We don't do any advertising other than that, and it would really help us out.
Okay. So next week, I could start.